You are now in the court of O'Neill, King of Ireland.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. I am SeiferKatt, and today we are trying to attack multiple parts of England, I suppose, as we can at once. So I've already raised the forces because, you know, why not? And our men are gathering at Dorset. That's right, we've got a whole bunch of men just going to gather at Dorset, and we're going to see what we can do. I'm not sure what we can do. Hopefully we can get at least one land. I'm pretty confident we can get at least this place, Wiltshire. And we're about to find out, I suppose. So, oh, wait, what? Someone just inherited Wiltshire. I will call that the easiest war I've ever had. Because before the war even begun, we already won it. Okay, well, 46 seconds into the video and already we're winning. Brilliant. Okay, next war. Where should we go for next? Flanders? Flanders is a good choice. I mean, Flanders is close. We've got a whole bunch of men here. Let's gather everyone in Flanders. Got any boats just floating around coming this way? No, I think we're good for boats at the moment. Alright, well, let's gather up these last men and then go straight for Flanders. It's probably the easiest fight at the moment, is my opinion. Oh, come on, guys. Jeez. They took their sweet time, but they got there in the end. That's what matters. So we're just putting in the best generals we have. We're basically going to mob this fight. We're just going to go in, we're going to clean up what we can, and we're just after that one territory. It's all we need. We've already got one territory this episode. Let's see if we can go for a second. Meanwhile, I would imagine that Hereford, the Duchy of Hereford, is fighting and trying to get whatever land they can. I believe that's the Hereford army there. Yes, it is. But that's fine. I don't care what they're up to. That's probably part of it as well. That's Flanders. Oh shit, that's actually a lot more men than I accounted for. Right, can we get more men? Can we get more men from there? Because that's... oh, we can get 1,000 more men. That's probably going to help. Can we get any more men? We can get another 200 men. That's more men. Another 500 men, yep. Another 1,000 men, yep. Okay, we're good. So long as those men from Flanders don't attack me while I'm gathering the rest of my force, we should be alright. Of course, that means they're probably going to attack me any day now. I've learnt this lesson. I know how this shit works. I've played this game for long enough. Oh, I'm watching you, Flanders. Hi diddly hi, neighborino. But they're just crushing a castle. Sounds like Flanders, if you ask me. Flanders would crush castles. Sometimes I just want to see Flanders just go absolutely bullshit crazy. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just a terrible person that way, but that's what I want to see. Yeah, they're just trying to crush castles with just combat. So that's good. I mean, that reduces their numbers and makes... That's good. That's kind of what I want to see. Meanwhile, these guys arrive on the 19th of October. It is the 18th of October, 19th of October. Great, get in the boats. Get in the Clipper. A Clipper is a type of boat, so I guess get in the Clipper would be like an old-style Schwarzenegger. You know, he'd be like a Viking or something, I suppose. Viking Schwarzenegger sounds pretty cool. I don't know if that's ever a thing that's happened. It might be, actually. I know nothing about Arnold Schwarzenegger, except for he sounds like this, and he'd let you know if you want to live. He will tell you if you want to live. He's very cool about it. He doesn't have problems. I don't know what just happened there, guys, but do I ever? But yeah, so... taking over Flanders. This army has been hit pretty bad. I don't know what they're doing, but they're not doing very well at it. I almost want to go in there and just punch them up just to... actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea, because that would be a pretty good victory. So if we go in with, say... how many men would we need to go in with? We need to go in with... let's see. That would be enough. So 8,000 men. Yeah, 8,000 men. We get those 8,000 men and we're going to march them down there. We need them to have leaders. There you go. Can we give you a slightly better leader? We can. Only slightly better. The Duke of Westerland. Yes, he should be good. And so we're just going to go in there and just punch the hell out of Flanders just because, you know, die Flanders, die. But I mean, they shouldn't win because their morale is low from attacking that castle, which was something they really should have thought about, and we're going to take full glory for that. Okay, we didn't actually take full glory, but you know what? They're hurt. And now we can attack somewhere else. I don't know why they didn't give me points towards Flanders. Oh, meanwhile, Duke Vesterland is declaring war on someone else. Oh, actually, no, that's fine. I was like, oh shit, they just rose forces, but I don't care. Oh, those weren't risen. Those forces just retreated that way. Ah, there we go. 5% of war victory points. So what are you declaring war on now, Mr. Vesterland, sir? You have declared war on Varmland. Who owns Varmland? Oh, my courtier has died in bed. You want a title. What do you want? You want a duchy. I only have 2 duchies. Is there any reason why I should give you a duchy? You already have a duchy. No, sorry. You're just greedy. But she already kind of likes me, so that's probably okay. I wonder if I can get her another child. Let's see. Arrange a marriage between you and... Never mind. I'm not really in the power to marry anyone, am I? It's alright. So you're going to declare war on someone who's declaring war on someone else. I like that. I respect that. That's the Irish way. The Irish way is we'll wait for you to leave and then we'll just kick you in the throat. So you also want the same duchy. No, I'm sorry. You're just greedy. Calm down. You can't has it. So this Flanders land is actually part of Britannia. So that's kind of... Well, we're only 51% of Britannia. That's getting there. I'd be interested to see if any of these wars are actually going to change the political landscape of this game. There's no one going for independence. It's just going for, you know, succession wars, which doesn't really help me that much. Oh shit. No, I'm not letting you win that fight. They're not going to win that fight anymore. But of course that does slow down what I was doing. But that's okay. I might just stand there and... No, chase them down. Chasing them down is a good idea. I can't really let them stand free. So, how's your war going? Your war is going decently, actually. Yeah, keep that up. Meanwhile, you're fighting those guys, and another 5 points. Meanwhile, I think we had a succession war within the succession war? No? I don't know what's going on there. Either way, it seems like none of our other wars have actually ended yet, so that's good news. And there's just fighting all over England right now. It's about what you'd expect. I wonder if I can... oh, I can raise a sizable number of men up there. What I was thinking is if I could sort of attack Hereford from the top. I don't know if I'll win that way, but let's give it a shot. It's a bold strategy. I'll give it that. But if we can get a little bit more land, I mean, then it puts us, you know, slightly further ahead of England. And England is my main threat at the moment. I'm aware that the Holy Roman Empire is strong and... Shit! The Ilkhanate is absorbing the Golden Horde. That's not good. Who was leader of the Ilkhanate? 76. I think he was the starting leader of the Ilkhanate, to be honest. I wonder if I can find that out. I don't know how to find that out. But either... Oh no, wait. You're the leader of the Ilkhanate. Have you always been the leader? No, the leadership's changed a few times. Yeah, well, you are doing fairly well. Your decadence is ridiculously high. So, I mean, that's going to help me slightly. I mean, do people like you? Yeah, people love you. Shit, that's probably why the Ilkhanate is so strong right now. Well, there's not much I can do about that. So, yeah, if the Ilkhanate leaves the Middle Eastern area, well, is this Middle East? I suppose it is. If they leave this sort of Eastern Europe, Middle Eastern area, then we're going to have problems. And all I can do at this stage is accept it. There's not a thing else I can do other than just accepting that everything may go wrong very quickly. But Flanders is they're getting points now because they actually still control it. But that'll change very soon. Who do you work for? You just work for yourself, do you? Oh no, you're part of Hereford. Okay. And we're taking over the land that we wanted up here. Great. So, again, we've had some very successful wars in the last couple of episodes. There was the England War, which looked like it was going to go terribly, and then it just went amazingly. And then there's this war, which looks like, well, given the fact we got land in the first 46 seconds, then, you know, that's a new record for an episode. One day I hope to get an entire country that way, like a kingdom or an empire. There's probably a way to do that, actually. I wonder who's in my jail. Probably no one of value. Because if I had an enemy leader in my jail, then that would just be an instant win. But yeah, here we go. 37%. Will you allow my demands? No, you will not. Alright, then we'll keep fighting then. We'll keep standing here until you just give up. Which won't be long. We all know. You're quitters. Meanwhile, these guys are at 6% because they control their land, but again, that'll just take time. That is a de jure war, yeah, so that land will go to me, which means I can give that land to someone else so that we can take more land. Yay! Wonder how much more I need for England. Actually, England is over here as well. That's how that's part of Britannia. It's a rather intriguing political landscape at the moment. England appears to have started more civil wars. Or rather, someone else started civil wars with England. I think England is just getting pissed off with all this shit now. They're like, sorry, let's do an English voice. Hello, Governor! I'm getting rather pissed off with all these wars, I am. That's the only English voice I can do, so sue me. Anyway, I was thinking maybe we could just all, get along a bit and just all, have a pint or two at the local pub. Got a lovely pub over here. It's in my castle. Maybe you'll see it. It's next to the execution racks. And then he'd kill them all. But that's why we're Irish and... Oh, wait. I've got a heretic as one of my advisors? Really? Who's a heretic? Oh, you're a Wallstaldian. I could probably put you in jail for being a Wallstaldian. And gay. You're a homosexual possessed Wallstaldian. Wow! I can't see how this is anything good. I should probably put you in jail. And you're of Godwin, which... Yeah, I'm sorry. I've got a... Can I put you in jail? In prison. I cannot. He's my regent. I can't even... I can't do anything to stop him from being in my court. Because he is the one who assigns the courts at the moment, so... I can't dismiss him until he dies. That is disappointing. Oh? Oh, I lost a fight. Alright then. I wasn't paying attention because I was too busy thinking about stupid shit. Story of my life, really. But... Are these mercenaries? They are! They hired mercenaries that were so scared of me. That's adorable. Or as I like to say, adorbs. Meanwhile, these guys are still doing well up here. Good work, guys. Okay, so you hired your mercenaries and still lost. What do you think that tells you? It tells you that I am better than you in every way. And you should concede. No, you're not conceding. Alright then, well, you'll concede soon. They will have to concede soon. Otherwise, I will be upset. Why aren't you conceding? Okay, so we dragged someone out. He is just a courtier. There's nothing really special with him. What would be an easier place to take? Well, this one down here, this town isn't too difficult, so let's go get that town. And now we're 8% on the war for Tetradale. That's good. I mean, it's more percentage up. 71% in the war against Flanders. Yeah, I just want to see that in news, like the 71% war on Flanders. I guess Flanders is where Flanders Fields was. I mean, I know that was really obvious, I just said that, but, you know, Flanders Fields was, it was an interesting place in World War One. I don't know World War One history that much, I'll be honest. World War Two history I know a lot of, but World War One, it's just... I know there were battles, like there was of the Somme, and then there was Flanders Fields, and... I mean, look, I'm New Zealander, so I'm always aware of Gallipoli. Even though I don't know exactly where Gallipoli is, I'm aware that Gallipoli is a place in Turkey-ish. Ottoman Empire, I suppose. Gallipoli is one of those things, like, I suppose every country has, like, a war past that they just have this battle that you're told about, like, in school every year, like in a memorial, like a Veterans Day, or in our case it's Anzac Day, just, you know. I guess every country has those fights that they're just told about. This is the day that we proved that we could fight. Unfortunately, the Battle of Gallipoli, our, you know, famous one, we were told we could fight. We actually lost Gallipoli. So, you know, that's New Zealand's military history. Not truly fair, because, you know, New Zealand does have a, I was going to say a good fighting force. New Zealand's army is not really the best. Oh, thank goodness. We've got a new regent. He is my... What are you? You're my spy master. Alright, fine. As long as the guy in charge of Wessex is he dead? How did he die? I need to know. Died a natural death of being a heathen. Yeah, it makes sense. That's why I'd die as well. I'd just be so ashamed of being a heathen. Yep. And we want to improve... No, we don't want to improve anything, really. Actually, I want to fabricate claims for Middlesex. I feel like I'm 12 every time I say that, because I want to giggle like Middlesex. It's probably not even pronounced that way. It's like, Middlesex. Oh, sorry. English accent. Hello, Governor. Middlesex it is. I'm sorry, that's the only English accent I have. I think it's Cockney. It's not even right. Okay, so we've won another war and offended my viewers. Well, my English viewers. If you'd like other accents for me to try, let me know. I'll offend those other accents too. To be clear, I actually have nothing against the English. The English, you're great guys. You are our sovereign nation, and please don't kill us. We all love the Queen over here, okay? The Queen's great. We think she's a fine broad. Yep. She's a fine broad indeed. That is a thing you can say about the Queen. I need to get on topic very quickly, otherwise I'm just going to say more stupid shit. But yeah, as I was saying about World War One, I'm just going to give like a history lesson on Gallipoli now, just because I want to. It's not that I know much about it. Basically, it was a very early modern seaborne assault, and basically it was just poorly planned by poor generals that were not skilled at what they were doing. British generals, I might add. They were not New Zealand generals. New Zealanders just followed it. And we charged into combat, and after a few months, we had to leave because shit was really bad. And you are my Chancellor, and you are of the Isles. Do we have a heretic problem at the moment? No, not really. Okay, but we need to make you not... Oh, crap. Okay, you're just gonna... What is this county? Why is it white? Is it so Catholic it's gone white? How's religion looking? Orthodox is... Wow, look at that. Orthodox is almost gone. Catholicism just took over. Is the Emperor Catholic? That is actually worthy of note. I've never seen that. So, the Orthodox faith is almost completely gone as the Emperor is Catholic. It has been for a while by the looks of it. A few generations, 2 or 3 generations. That's really interesting. I was going to say cool, but it's not really cool or uncool. It's just interesting. But yeah, look at that. Anyway, back to talking about Gallipoli. I'm trying to stay on topic. This is one of my new things that I try to do. Like, if I'm telling a story, I want to finish the story. Unfortunately, that means one story may take an entire episode, but I digress. So, yeah, we fought there for a while. It was standard World War I conditions, which means low food, low supplies, not enough warmth, fighting through the winter and dying. And at one point, there were a whole bunch of poppies, which is why the poppy is what's worn on Anzac Day. A little bit of wondering why we were wearing these red flowers. But the interesting thing about Gallipoli, in my opinion, is the fact that it was actually a precursor to D-Day, the Normandy assault. Not this one. This Normandy assault was unimportant. Well, no, it's super important for the creation of Ireland, but moving on. Because they learned what didn't work. And I mean, they always say that you learn more from your failures than your success. Well, I guess they learned a lot from their failures in that one because, Normandy went rather well. Of course, my history lesson here may be completely wrong, but feel free to wiki it. Wiki Gallipoli, wiki Anzacs. Because, you might learn something today. And while you probably didn't learn something from me, or you've learned incorrect information from me, let's be honest, it is me. I do often get my facts wrong. Check it out. I mean, history is amazing. I just want to say that. I always liked history at school, actually. Yeah, I know, I've got a heretic as an advisor. Look, do we want me... Let's just get rid of him, okay? Let's just... I'm sorry, we're going to have to get someone who's not a heretic. I know you're really good at what you do, but we're losing too many people when they realize that you're a heretic. So let's keep trying to get Middlesex. And, yeah. But yeah, so... I think I'm done with the story of Gallipoli. It was a really terrible story, admittedly, because I told it wrong, and it's based entirely on my forgotten memories. But aside from that, we've got a civil war in Galloway because people just can't get along. Looks like these guys didn't get their territory they were after, but you know what? They tried. I will respect them for trying. Oh, and if you were wondering why I've got different faces that I didn't have before, I splurged out and bought some more DLC for this game. I like this game a lot, and I feel like I keep wanting to buy the DLC. It cost me $5 American, so like $38 New Zealand. No, it's a joke. It's like $7 New Zealand. But I find if I like a game, I just want to support them however I can, and yeah, so I thought, screw it, let's buy some more shit. Speaking of buying more shit, we now have more of England. How much do we have of England now? We have 30% of England, or 54% of Britannia. When we get to 51% of England, we can claim England. And when we get to 54% of Britannia, then we can get that. Really what we want to do is we want to create England. We want to take over England. Because if we take over England, then the current English king is normally he'll be reduced to a duchy, and all the other duchies will no longer be serving under anyone, which means that is when Ireland can clean up. So we really need to be king. I wonder if we can arrange a betrothal. No, he's not playing that game at all. Yeah, okay. That would be a really interesting way of getting the Kingdom of England, but sadly that is not to be. So, what do we do now? Well, now we've got more... Okay, we can't fight Hereford anymore. Oh, we can declare war on the Breton Band. Oh, we can do that next episode. Just get one more province of the Breton Band. We go for Navarra. Oh, it's a duchy. I mean, it's not part of Britannia, so maybe that shouldn't be one of my big claims. Bedford? Not a bad choice. Yeah, go for Bedford. I mean, it's a bit more land. Look, one more piece of land will help me get ever closer to my main goal of taking over the world. Antioch, I believe that's effing nowhere. What else we got? Bedford again. That is probably nowhere as well. Yep. Jerusalem is up here now. Part of it anyway. The Kingdom of Jerusalem has expanded a little bit, I guess. Oh, look at that. Jerusalem's trying to be independent from the Holy Roman Empire. Well, I wish them luck on that. Anything that reduces the strength of the Holy Roman Empire pleases me. What else we got? That is a German guy. That is... I can claim the Byzantine Empire. That's probably not something that actually helps me. We can claim part of Norway, Denmark. Okay, so Bedford is really the only target in Breton Band, but we're going to do that next episode, guys. So thank you for joining me. We've gained 3 provinces this episode. Not sure if that's a record for individual provinces, but you know, it's been good. We're making some progress. So again, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.